impact, students' lives and everything. And
Yes.
what would you say is the most rewarding, after 14 years? Why do you, continue, doing, being a licensed massage therapist out of all jobs out there?
I enjoy, for example,
Okay, it's
10 and 11 years that have, only come to see me. I do enjoy the positive impact that I leave on the world.
Hey, Ray, could I chime in?
sure.
Sure.
Hi, this is Big Lou. I'm the independent radio DJ.
Hi.
I just want to know, I promoted you a little bit today. I checked out your Facebook profile. I talked to people about you today on my show, and and all the very witty T-shirts and merchandise that you have. It was very nice. So I just wanted to let you know I did promote you a little bit today, and I'll continue to do that for you. But I have some questions, just two.
Okay.
Actually. First off, I'm in Connecticut, where
Okay.
it costs $48 to spit. You know what I mean? The cheapest place for me to go to a spa type experience, hot stones, acupuncture, massage therapy, all that stuff, it's like $175 for an hour. And my wife and I, we're on fixed incomes, and
Right.
it's really difficult. So my first question is what can you suggest for relaxation for somebody like me who cannot afford to go see somebody like you?
Probably, of course, I don't know if you add in exercise to your lifestyle or something as easy as that. Just like, say, for example, a 20-minute walk 3 times a week or what have you. It can be like something you and your wife can do together. See, another thing, just doesn't have to be very, what I'm looking for here. Elaborate, that's what I'm looking for. Or maybe just like a simple breathing. There's various places that you could probably download a 10-15 minute meditation sequence that you can either listen to, or some people it takes different things. They may relax differently. For example, I know I'm kind of guilty of this. Like at the end of the long day, I like to just kind of chill and play mindless games on my computer laptop. Or it may be, reading a book for a couple of chapters, trying to kind of quiet down.
That's interesting that you say that, because my go-to relaxation is fishing and video games. Her go-to relaxation is reading. I downloaded an app of relaxing sounds like campfire or rain or sitting at the beach. You know what I mean? Those types of sounds, and I try to just close my eyes and I try to meditate on it.
Right.
But so you're saying that I can look up, like on YouTube, ways to meditate? Like it'll have a sequence for you and tell you what to do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think of that. See, that's why I asked the question.
There you go.
All right, just so everybody keeps in mind, Sarah did work all day, so she is a bit tired at the same time. She sounds a little.
Okay, then my last question is, I love the shirt that you had on your main page there. I'm a massage therapist or something like that, because I can't be called a badass stress reliever or something.
Right.
I love that. And I didn't see, do you have it in 4X? They don't call me Big Lou for no reason.
I'm sure the site that I shared that from, they might have that in stock. Because those aren't actually my T-shirts or whatever. That was another company that makes that, and I just shared the image. So, and I kind of identify with that saying. So. Okay.
Well, fantastic. I'm sorry to bother you guys, and Ray, thank you very much. And you do good things. Helping heal people is a wonderful job.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm chiming out. Goodbye, guys.
All right.
All right, take care, Big Lou. Thanks for all your hard work, man. All right. Well, I mean, I was going to mention that before, but I'm like, well, I know that's what he's calling in for, so.
Right.
So, when you're not, doing, your massages and whatnot, how do you spend your days? A lot, when it comes to, people that are constantly, working on, bodies, in a good way, not, garbage. But
right.
It tends a lot based on a personality, because you really don't want somebody that's a grump all the time, trying to relax you at the same time being like, I can't wait to get home.
Right. You just kind of have to focus on, like, for example, if you have like a bad mood client that's always in a grumpy mood, it could be, you don't know like, for example, if it's their first time seeing you, or if it's their 100th time seeing you, they could have some other issue in their life that they're going through. I don't know about it, but say, for example, I've had a client previously, she recently, or a few months ago, I believe, was going through a death of a parent. So, and of course the stresses of that she had dealt with. So they have your varieties of what each client is going through.
And how do you help somebody relax? As far as like talking to them when they're all nervous, because some people are nervous about being touched at all, and then some people are just in a bad mood and doesn't matter what you do, like you said, how do you work around that as a therapist and everything, and really calm down somebody?
It can be as simple as like if I hope they're not yelling, but for example, just kind of lowering your voice and kind of make your voice softer. Or it's kind of like monkey see, monkey do. If they see or hear you, speaking lower in a softer voice, they will as well. That type of thing. And just generally, like if they're like mad about something, just being there, the simple act of listening will help loads.
I so wish my job was that easy. I'm kidding. I know your job is not easy in any way, shape, or form. But when you talk to people on the phone, it's different than being in person. I'll tell you that much. You can lower your voice all you want, and it doesn't matter if they're in a pissed off mood.
Right.
So, what do you see? The fact that you've been working for 14 years in the same line of work, but you've done different things and you've helped students out. Where can you see yourself in 5 years? Is there a goal in mind, or?
Obviously, trying to continue on what I have been doing in the past. I may, maybe in the future, kind of add in something else. I do have other passions in life. For example, I'm a huge advocate for the safety of animals. I mean, I could take out maybe, like say, for example, I could take a day out of my busy week and go volunteer at the local animal shelter. So that's another kind of huge part of my heart there that I would love to do.
And how do you being a massage therapy and therapist and dealing with all kinds of people, how at the end of the day do you handle a stressful day in regards to just being like are you more of a go out to the mountain type person, or I mean how do you handle the stress without bringing it to work the following day?
Various ways. I can be the let's get in the car and just drive. I could end up in the mountains. I could end up at the lake. I do like to drive to kind of clear the mind. Or I could be into just grabbing a random friend and say, hey, this is how my day has been, hate to use the term unload my stresses on somebody else. Or it could be, I could also be simple in that way, and I could just keep a journal and kind of write stuff down, like what all I experienced in my stressful day.
Okay, the reason I was asking that is because believe it or not, there are a lot of therapists out there that will let the clientele impact them, and then I've known some that in the morning would be all grumpy, and it's like I said before, you don't want somebody who's angry touching you, because
right.
that could be a bad situation. I've heard horror stories, believe it or not. So
I'm sure everybody has.
So what is the best things anybody's ever told you after getting a massage and everything? I mean, about the way that you made them feel in a non-sexual way or anything of that sort.
I've had actually recently, within the last week or so, have someone say, oh my gosh, that was probably one of the best massages I've ever had. And of course, you're beaming with happiness because you actually made this person feel much better than they were feeling previously or before your session. So, yeah, that's great.
Okay, and people have different body types and different wants and needs as far as a normal massage. People get your mind out of the gutter, but
right.
Exactly. But some massage therapists out there, they like to rush people. Do you feel you will rush somebody just to make if you had a 10-minute, time window between appointments, do you feel that you'd rush somebody that desperately, needed help in an area? Or do you feel that you'd try to, squeeze in an extra few minutes to help them out and then get to the next client?
I have been in that area of kind of, do I go over on this one client, or which makes the next client, if you are back to back to back, say for example you have a client at 5 and you have a client at 6, the question is, would I go over on my 5 then I have this client right afterwards at 6, what do you do? Well, for time purposes, you would, do all that you can in the allotted time that you have for that appointment. But if I knew that I didn't have a client till, say, like 7, I might mention, say, I do mention, or I have noticed that you do have this other issue. I'm not able to